Hi, my name is Jason Williams, also known as the Cloud Gardener. I'm all about making the most out of any space, no matter how small it is. I live in an 18th floor apartment in Manchester city centre. Now, you may think that that's not where a garden should be, but over COVID, I created a balcony garden, and over the years, it has grown from strength to strength. I started off with a marigold, and over time, my garden kind of grew. So I now grow things like tomatoes, peppers, chilies, cucumbers, and I have a harem of pollinators. So I have bumblebees, honeybees, hoverflies. I also have my own little population of ladybirds that come to visit me as well. I think one of the things that really struck me was just how calming gardening can be and how much it positively affected my mental health. And so I found great joy in coming out onto the garden and seeing some new leaves or seeing my fish. And it really kind of brought a smile to my face. This just shows that the concept of a garden has evolved. You can find them in really unexpected places like a balcony, a windowsill, or even an alley. Today, I'm back in Moss Side, Manchester, and we're going to meet the community that helped inspire my RHS Tatton Park show garden. In just a few years, they've transformed this space from a fly-tipped mess into an urban oasis. So we are going to reunite with two key members of the community here who helped inspire me and build this project. So let's go back a little bit. Tell me a little bit more about how this alleyway started.
So in 2017, I had a neighbour knock on my door and just say, our alleyway is full of rubbish and are you able to come help clear it out so it can just be a nice space? So I said sure, and had no intention of actually ever going out. And then one day I just came outside and saw Gemma out tidying up and clearing up, and I joined her.
Well, I just come out of my house one day and I just saw a little part had been cleared. This place used to be such a dump. There was rubbish, there was weeds, there was broken glass. Every time you had to come put the rubbish out, it was a real chore. But I just remember coming out one day and just seeing that actually someone had cleared the weeds, put some plants out there, and I was like, do you know, I'm gonna do some of that as well. And then just kind of grew from there, really.
How did we get from tidying up a few weeds to creating a whole alleyway garden?
As things started to get clearer and a little bit nicer, and we got plants donated from other people, and we went out and got our own supplies, and we got a little bit of council funding to build up some of these bigger planters that we have. We just started using it as a social space, so then we were getting more of our neighbours involved and more of the community involved. And I think everyone kind of wanted a nice space to be outside. And then, yeah, it's kind of just blown up into this really amazing space that we all get to use.
Before this garden started, was there much of a community?
No, not at all, really. I lived in the area for quite a while, and it was, you know, just a house. Used to go to work, come home, didn't know my neighbours, didn't feel connected to the area at all.
Has it made any difference to the community?
Definitely, I think it's made a huge difference. We actually had about 10 households out at one point. It was so great to see so many people so excited to have a green space.
What are some of your favourite features of this garden?
Oh, for me, it's got to be the little tortoise patch. It's exactly what I wanted. It's just somewhere I can grow flowers, plants for the tortoise.
My absolute favourite part is this area here, which is the sitting area and the social area and the bar, because I just love being able to come out and sit around, and whether I'm alone or other people come and join me, it's just so nice having that space. But I also love the greenhouse, and I love the kind of tall vegetable planters that we have as well, because I love growing vegetables and I love being able to knock on a neighbour's door and give them some of what we've grown locally.
If you were going to encourage a new community to create their very own alleyway garden, what advice would you give them to help get them started?
Get out there and do it. You don't have to be an expert. I mean, we started off so small.
If you're keen on trying it, just start clearing up and start tidying, and then other things just start coming.
Spaces like this proved just how vital they can be to a community. Statistically, more and more of us are moving into urban spaces, often with little access to outside space. Alleyways like this are a great way of bringing the community back together again. And hopefully we can see more of these popping up across our towns and cities all across the UK.